Welcome back, crew, to Boats vs. Haulover, where man and machine take on Mother Nature, typically down at Haulover Inlet, but today we are visiting Bocek, and man, this world cat is having one heck of a ride. If this catamaran's rolling like this coming out of Bocek, I can only imagine how the rest of our captains are going to fare. Gonna be an interesting one today, but let's get it rolling, and we'll move into the first round where we're going to have a Cris Craft stepping in the ring trying to do battle with Bocek. Our crew is coming out with that idle slow roll approach, not a good idea on a rough day like today, really going to set themselves up for failure. But Captain looks hesitant, like he's not 100% sure he even wants to step in the ring and do this battle, but they're starting to work their way out, and they're going to work their way right out into the rollers here in just a few moments. But here we'll go up, and down we go, stuffing the bow, and our crew has got it soaked, and I think Cap's going to wind up turning this one around. He definitely doesn't look like he's ready to get out there, and they're going to wind up taking a loss for the boats in this round. And this will bring us to the second round of our competition with Bocek up 1-0 as we're going to have a yellowfin stepping into the ring. And here we go. Our crew looks solid. They've got this boat up on plane, blasting their way out of the inlet, even on a rough day. Oh no! Our guy in the bow just lost his hat. It looks like it stayed in the boat though, so somebody may recover it, but they take a couple heavy smacks here at the end. But overall, the boat looks pretty solid. They're coming out at a pretty good pace, about the right speed for this boat. Again, it's a rough day. Everybody coming out is going to face some sort of challenge. No! Our crew just threw something in the water. Our guy decides to litter at the last second, just as I was about to give this crew the win, and now I'm going to have to pull that one back and unfortunately give this crew the loss, and that's going to give Bocek an early 2-0 edge. As we move into the third round of our contest, the boats have to get back into it, and here we go. They're going to throw a Dusky in the ring in the third round, and our crew's got a heavy following sea, taking it easy, really trying to eyeball their approach, which is not a bad game plan on a day like today, especially in a smaller boat like this. You really want to pick your lane and kind of stick with it. Here you can see our crews picked up the throttle, trying to stay ahead of the wave behind them and kind of posting up on the wave in front of them, which is a great game plan, especially on a heavy following sea. Our crew looks pretty solid, and it looks like they're going to wind up taking a win for the boats here in the third round. Which is going to bring us to the fourth round of our competition, where we're going to feature a Regal stepping in the ring, and man, my guy probably needs to get back behind the helm. Not a good spot to be, and quickly he's trying to move once he sees these waves coming. The crew's coming out a little slow. Gonna be interesting to see if they can keep this bow up enough to avoid any stuffings, especially at this pace. And Cap doesn't look like he's in any rush to try and pick up the pace. They're really just taking it easy, methodically trying to weave their way through. And right now, so far, somehow they're keeping that bow up, doing the slow roll, pick their way through the waves, and things look okay. It's a rough ride, but overall, it's not going to be a bad exit, and I'm not going to have a choice but to give the boats the win here in the fourth round. And that's going to bring us to our fifth and final round, tied at 2 apiece. Who's going to take the win? Bocek or the boats? Let's go! And here we go. We've got an Ocean Master making its way out of Bocek. I've been told a million times, it feels like, by random people that these are some of the best boats to take out in rough conditions, but this crew is getting worked over by Bocek. Cap's having to work the throttles back, could not maintain the pace, and Bocek has thrown them off. And even though they make it out without stuffing the bow, their game plan was compromised the whole time, and I'm going to go ahead and give the win to Bocek, and Bocek's going to take the win in this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Boats vs. Haulover. If you did, please check out our other content. We have Wavy Boats, who does a bunch of great things down at the inlets. My channel, Broncos Guru, do some great comedy boating videos there as well. And of course, we got the Miami Boat Ramps channel that focuses on all the hilarity that happens at the boat ramps in South Florida. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.